We're going to start with the message from the governor, though, to local cities to ban homeless encampments. He announced this latest plan today, giving cities a blueprint on how to get it done. It means banning persistent camping in one location, banning encampments that block sidewalks, and requiring cities to give notice.
It's time to take back the streets. It's time to take back the sidewalks. It's time to take these encampments and provide alternatives. And the state is giving you more resources than ever. And it's time, I think, to just end the excuses and call the question. It's about accountability.
So there's the setup for your reporter, Madison Keevy, covering Sacramento County on this story from the beginning this afternoon, live at the state capitol, digging deeper into this and the reaction, Madison.
Tony, we've heard the governor's message, and tonight I have one advocacy group's response in their message itself. They asked the question, how can people be safe if they have nowhere to go? They say that clearing encampments and threatening to pull funding if they're not being cleared is backwards.
The fact of the matter is there's no such thing as a humane destruction of an encampment where people already have access, in many cases, to services.
The California Homeless Union does not view Governor Newsom's calls for cities to ban homeless encampments immediately as a solution for homelessness. The governor said the move was to take back the streets and sidewalks while prioritizing shelter and services. The union's general legal counsel responds.
The governor has failed. The cities have failed. The state has failed to do anything to make a dent in the number of people who can't afford traditional housing. You can't simultaneously encourage cities to clear encampments and threaten them that they won't get certain public funding if they don't snap to his orders to get rid of these encampments.
The ordinance the governor is urging cities to make their own bans what you see on this Sacramento street: a tent, sleeping bag, blanket, or any other materials that would allow a person to sleep or shelter for more than 3 days in a row in the same spot. The ordinance says to enforce, cities must give at least 48 hours notice to leave before an encampment is cleared. To that, the union responds again.
Notice is a complete illusion. When you have no place to go, what difference does it make if you're given 48 days notice, 48 hours notice, or 48 minutes notice? There is no other place to go.
The union, not the only group today calling out the governor. We also heard from the president of the Association of Counties here in California, and they say that his figure of $27 billion that he says has gone to tackle homelessness has not done that at all. They say, quote, it's just not true. And they say that that money actually went to housing, not homelessness. So again, the governor really making headlines today and riling up a lot of these groups that do this work on the daily.
Yeah, we hear plans all the time. We know, though, people want to see results on this one. Madison, we've heard a lot about what isn't working, but has anyone you've talked with shared stories of success?
Yes, and also no. We reached out to the governor's office and asked if he had a city or cities in the state that he felt were managing this issue well. We didn't hear back from them. But I will say I asked the same question to the California Homeless Union, and they pointed to right here in Sacramento at Camp Resolution. They say from that, an organized encampment, they found 24 people permanent housing. They also say that Novato, they did a similar thing. So they feel like they have the solutions. All the governor has to do is ask.
Yeah, looking for those small wins in a bigger crisis, that's for sure.
Right.
Madison, thank you, live in front of the state capitol tonight.